Ein is employed as a supporter by the adventurers Zoid and Jolene, who treat him terribly and call him trash picker. In this world, people are granted jobs by the goddess of light and skills by the goddess of darkness ranked as either low common, high common, or rare. Ein has a job appraiser and his skill is low common. So the high common adventurer Zoid and Jolene see no issue casually abusing him. In the labyrinth, they find a valuable dead hellhound which Ein harvests. But as they find more dead hellhounds, Ein starts to worry what killed them. Zoid and Jolene are blinded by greed until they end up surrounded by the stronger hellhound pack that kill the others. Caring only about themselves, they sacrifice Ein. With no choice except be eaten or commit suicide, Ein jumps from a nearby cliff, regretting that he never accomplished anything. He awakens uninjured among the roots of a world tree, legendary sources of mana that disappeared centuries ago. Unseen, a young woman watches him leave to explore the area. Immediately, he encounters S-rank monsters that begin tearing him apart, until a mysterious person saves him. Awakening back at the tree with his injuries healed, Ein meets the young woman. Ein learns the woman is Yuri, the world tree spirit. Ursula, her guardian and adopted mother, explains they had to replace his damaged eye with part of the world tree. A spirit eye? Yuri has developed a crush on him. Of all the adventurers she saved, he was the only one who showed gratitude instead of stealing her valuable leaves. As they cannot leave Yuri's physical tree for long, Ursula decides to train Ein until he can escape the labyrinth by himself. Ein learns his spirit. Ein has made appraisal more powerful and given him new skills. Using appraisal, Ein learns to dodge and attack by anticipating an opponent's moves. Ursula gives him a sword made from Yuri's tree, and he defeats multiple S-rank monsters. His new eye also lets him learn opponents' powers, so he gains increased speed and strength. By appraising Ursula, he also learns magic and her ability Discard Incantation, which lets him use magic without reciting spells. After a month, Ursula lets him get revenge on a monster that took his eye, an S-rank death bear. Ursula upgrades his eye into the spirit god by using Yuri's spirit core, allowing Yuri to manifest from his eye. She also gives him an interdimensional storage space, a spirit katana, and a philosopher's stone mentally linking him to Ursula. Yuri reveals her greatest wish is to see her 8 sister trees in other labyrinths. Ein defeats the dungeon boss, so Ursula uses a labyrinth heart to level up his god eye again. In the city, Zoid claims Ein died saving him and Jolene. Ein appears and exposes their lies, ruining their reputation. In the forest, Ein saves Jasper, head of the Geno Trading Guild, and his guest Princess Claudia from Monsters. Claudia falls for Ein, so Yuri jealously claims she is Ein's wife. Claudia decides to become Ein's second wife one day. To his shock, he is further shocked when Jasper asks to become his husband. Jasper has guessed Ein's eye as a spirit core and explains the original world tree exhausted its power, sealing demon Lord Mictrin, and left behind only 9 world tree cores. Ein refuses his proposal, but becomes his friend. Jasper reveals his research has revealed the potential location of other world trees. Yuri's sister Pina refuses to see them until they have defeated the dungeon she built herself. Secretly, it is impossible to die in her dungeon as victims are simply teleported outside, so she plans to humiliate Ein in front of Yuri. However, Ein avoids all Pina's traps and defeats her monsters. Zoid learns Jolene blamed him for everything and joined a new party with her reputation intact. To regain his reputation, he desperately decides to defeat a monster alone, which coincidentally is in Pina's dungeon. Ein saves him and has him sent outside. Ein confronts the dungeon boss, a giant tortoise. However, he exposes this as an illusion and finds the tortoise is a tiny baby, the offspring of Black Tortoise, one of the 4 holy beasts of creation. As it is a baby, he convinces Pina, exposing the illusion counts as defeating it. Yuri is thrilled to see Pina again. The baby tortoise transforms into Kuroheim, Pina's world tree guardian. Kuroheim adds Pina's spirit core and her philosopher's stone to Ein's eye, so they can travel with him too, which also levels up his eye again. Ein hopes they can find Yuri's remaining sisters soon. Zoid can't believe he was saved by a trash picker like Ein. Jasper helps Ein sell his loot, since no one would believe he killed monsters without Jasper's endorsement. This draws attention from Guild Master Megan. Kuroheim explains to Ein that there are actually 9 world trees, not 8, as the original world tree that withered still exists somewhere as the eldest sister Echidna. Megan asks Ein to defeat Behemoth, an SS-class dragon created by demon Lord Micturian. Ursula locates Behemoth in the desert. As he is immune to magic, Ein is forced to rely only on his sword and non-magic abilities. Having never been defeated, Behemoth underestimates Ein as just another human, until Ein blows his skull apart. Having grown bored of living, Behemoth accepts his death and congratulates Ein on a splendid victory. Ein finds himself feeling sorry for Behemoth, who was created by Micturian to only be a murderous monster. For his victory, Claudia introduces Ein to her father, the king, who recognizes Ein's kind heart and is happy for Ein to marry Claudia one day. He also gifts Ein a pocket watch engraved with the royal seal, indicating he may go wherever he pleases with the full authority of the royal family. As Ein's fame spreads, Zoid's resentment grows. He is suddenly approached by a spirit who offers to help him achieve his desire, and introduces herself as Echidna. Ein is tormented by dreams that remind him he survived only by getting lucky. He awakens depressed that his powers were given to him by his friends, but at heart he is still a low common. Echidna offers Zoid his own spirit eye, and he goes on a rampage, starting with murdering Jolene. Echidna directs him to kill Yuri and Pina, so Ein will lose his powers. Ein, Ursula, and Kuroheim arrive just in time. Ein faces Zoid alone, but struggles to reconcile his desire not to kill Zoid with his desire to get revenge for Zoid's abuse. Zoid claims deep down Ein is as evil as he is. Yuri and the others help Ein realize he is strong, even on his own. This realization turns Ein into a spirit guardian, which had been Ursula's plan all along. Ein easily destroys his spirit eye, returning Zoid to normal. Zoid is furious Ein beat him again. But after seeing how much Ein has changed, he decides to become a better man himself and allows himself to be arrested. Ein is curious who gave Zoid a spirit eye and why. Echidna removes Zoid's memory of her and retrieves the recording she made of Ein's combat capabilities. As she departs, it is revealed she is working towards resurrecting Micturian. Ein is shocked when Yuri asks to kiss him, with Ursula unwillingly revealing it is required to become Yuri's guardian. Yuri tries to kiss him, but Ein accidentally kisses her forehead instead. Echidna visits her ally Demon Baron Falco and convinces him to assassinate Ein. However, Ein easily kills him. Ein requests access to the Forbidden Library, accessible only to royalty. Entering the library, Ein is separated from Yuri and Ursula by a barrier and is forced to meet